What's going on, guys? Welcome to another YouTube video. My name is Maurice and I'm an airline pilot, and today is my one day off that I get. I usually bid for 6 days on, 1 day off, 6 days on, 1 day off. That's kind of my schedule. I'm just trying to maximize flight time, and usually the longer reserve blocks give you a higher chance of flying, and that's what I'm trying to do. The downside is you only get 1 day off, and unfortunately yesterday I was finishing up a trip and it ended up being delayed really long, and I ended up getting back home at 1:30 a.m. today, and this is my day off. Tomorrow I have to wake up at 4:50 in the morning to commute right back to base. So I have to try to maximize my time off today, and I'm going to take you guys through it. Tomorrow, still on my schedule, I don't have hot reserve, but since I have a 6-day block starting tomorrow of reserve, I'm most likely gonna get hot reserve on the first day, and that's when you have to actually sit at the airport all day, unless they give you a trip, which I'm hoping for, and hopefully I don't have to do that and they just automatically give me a trip for tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm gonna be trying to commute to Philadelphia, and maybe I get a trip tomorrow. Pretty soon I should be getting a line, and it should be significantly easier to commute as long as I get decent trips, because that way I don't have to wake up at 4:50 in the morning to make my commute to base every single time. Besides that, I got 1 day off. That's good enough for me. We got to maximize this day off. I'm gonna hit a workout, and we'll see what we do today. First, hitting workout with that boy Malik. We're gonna hit legs today. It's gonna be a good leg day. First, starting off with walking backwards on the treadmill for 5 minutes. Warms up your knees, gets you ready for leg day. Oh yeah. First exercise we got, we're gonna be doing squats. All right, this is my third set. I indeed did not hit 20 on the last one, but I'm running on 5 hours of sleep right now because of the commute yesterday, but no excuse. Let's go. We're doing high reps with leg press, like 4 sets of 20. All right, now, I don't know what I'm doing, just do whatever he says. What is it?
Burnout, leg extensions.
Just like a bunch?
So you 2, 3, 4, 3. There we go.
That it?
Yeah.
Last one, calf raises. So I got little skinny baby calves. We've got to grow these. Oh. How many, like 20?
Yeah.
I don't even know where I'm... when I get back home, I can finally get to play my guitar. Fortunately, I can't bring this to the crash pad, so it's a gift whenever I get to play.
Meal number 2.
It's 8:45. It's not even that late, but I have to wake up tomorrow at 4:50 to commute to base because I'm sitting short call reserve. So far, I don't have hot reserve yet, so that's good. Hopefully, they give me a trip before I have to sit hot reserve. But it is what it is. I'm gonna go to sleep right now, and see you guys tomorrow morning. Morning. It is currently 4:50 a.m. and it's time to commute to base. Let's go.
All right, first step. Got my boarding pass.
Okay, nice. This is my first time that on my first day of a 6-day block of reserve that I have not gotten hot reserve on the first day. And I don't think they're gonna call me for hot reserve, which is pretty nice. I still don't have anything on my schedule, so there's no flying, but at least I don't have to be hot reserve for the first day. That's pretty nice, so I'm thankful for that. I get to just chill at the crash pad and play some music and that kind of stuff. I've been scavenging, just looking for trips to pick up for next month, and I finally was able to move some reserve days around, and they actually accepted my trip pretty quickly. So I'm gonna show you guys what it actually looks like. All right, this is what the schedule looks like for next month now. So this is the final result. So I have 3 days of short call reserve, 1 day off, then bunch of 1 days off. And then I was able to move, originally these 2 short call reserve days were here, but I wanted to pick up this 4-day because I have a overnight in Toronto. This would be my first time going international, so I'm excited for that. Also, I have a 18-hour layover there, and I have family that I'm definitely gonna visit when I go there. That's gonna be cool. So it's layover in Toronto, Memphis, TYS, I don't know where that is, in Charlotte. Then I have a day off, then 2 days of short call reserve, and then I'm off for all these days. And this is the trip that I picked up off seniority-based bidding, but I was displaced off of because they didn't mean to give it to me. And I'm still getting paid for this trip, like I'm gonna go. But all these days are rest days. I'm gonna be home all these days. Okay, so it is currently 9:12 p.m. I still haven't gotten a call, so they're probably not gonna call me today. I'm probably not gonna get used today. And I'm just chilling here at the crash pad, playing some instruments, playing my music, and that's it. This is the reserve life, man. This is the reserve life. Morning, it's day 2 of my 6-day reserve block, and luckily I still don't have hot reserve, but unfortunately they still haven't given me a trip, and I'm trying to fly. But at least I don't have to sit in the airport, and I can just chill at the crash pad and do my things, play my music, go to the gym. It's not too bad. Taking the train, going to the city again. So I got bored of staying in the crash pad, and I'm in the Philadelphia city area. And today's goal is to find the best Chinese food. On my other video, I walked around Philadelphia looking for the best Philly cheesesteak, and I found Angelo's, and it was good. So I'm gonna look for the best Chinese food I can find. If you guys don't know, I'm a quarter Chinese, and I know good Chinese food. So if it's trash, I'll tell you it's trash. A Chinese pharmacy. I think I should get from this spicy sea loach. Offer some for the captain. I came too late here. A lot of these places are closed, so I'm not gonna be able to try as much as I wanted to. But we'll see. We'll try something. Let's test it out. Food for some reason arrived in this, which is not that good, but I'm moving it to this. Let's see if it's good. All right, let's see. Decent. Just went to the Chinese place. It was decent. It was not bad, but not the best for sure. Not the best. I'm thinking here what I get.
Buy more?
Huh?
You want to buy more?
Buy more?
You want to buy some?
Yeah, if you want to buy some, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'll get this.
Okay.
But there's one that has a bug on it. Not the bug. Not the bug one.
Only one, right?
One of those. The coconut one. Does it have stuff inside?
Coconut inside.
Coconut inside. Okay. Let's see. Ooh. This one's like squishy. It's not supposed to be squishy. It's supposed to be crunchy. But let's see. Not that good.
You want more?
Not that good.
I have more.
Yeah. Not like how I want that one. Polo pao. Let's try. No bueno. No bueno. That's how it's supposed to taste.
You want one more? Yes. Oh, okay.
I don't want to finish it.
One more, right?
I've had a lot of bolo pao and egg tart in my life. That was probably one of the worst stuff. I was super disappointed, but maybe next time. It's just that the time I went, all the bakeries were closed. I could tell that stuff was not fresh, any of that stuff. And even it didn't taste right either. So, it's okay. Next time. That's it for today. I'm going back to the crash pad. I hit like 31,000 steps, and that was enough working out or enough walking for today. And head back crash pad and just go to sleep. I have a feeling that I might get used. This is what the weather looks like currently. When there's bad weather, usually people tend to time out, people tend to call in sick, and that's when I come in handy. They might call me and tell me, hey, we got a trip for you. So far, this is just speculation. Just something I'm thinking about. Maybe I get used. I just don't want to be in the crash pad anymore. What'll I say? It's been 2 hours since the last clip, and I just checked my schedule, and they gave me a 4-day trip. Today is just gonna be one leg. It's Philly to Des Moines, Iowa, and I'm gonna be overnighting there, and then they're deadheading me back to Philly, then Philly to Cincinnati, and I'm gonna be overnighting in Cincinnati. So today's flight to Des Moines is already delayed. It was supposed to depart at 7:50. Now it's gonna be departing at 8:50. So right now I'm just meal prepping, getting my food ready for tomorrow, and this is what it's looking like. We got chicken and vegetables. Food is meal prepped, and this is dinner. Beautiful. Not good weather. All right, so another update. Our flight is now delayed till 9:54 p.m. So first it was 7:50, then 8:50, now it's 9:54 p.m. And I have a feeling it's gonna be delayed more than that. And my layover is getting shorter and shorter and shorter, closer to mid-rest. We'll see how long it takes. Hopefully we get out pretty soon. All right, finally boarding the plane to Des Moines, Iowa. A few delays to start off this trip, but luckily the flight was nice and uneventful. Nice long leg, so I logged a bunch of flight time on this one. Made it to the hotel in Des Moines, Iowa. It's 1:14 a.m. right now, but for me, it's like 2:14 because it's Central Time here. And that was a lot of delays going on today, but the flight was actually super smooth, no issues. We actually departed at a great time because the weather already passed and the weather was no factor for us. This is our hotel room. This is the bathroom. It's decent. I just checked my schedule and they changed it up for tomorrow. Before I had a deadhead to Philly and then I was gonna fly Philly to Cincinnati. Now I'm deadheading Des Moines to Chicago and then deadheading Chicago to Cincinnati. Hopefully something happens and I don't have to do 2 deadheads tomorrow and I can actually get some flying. But if it stays like it is, I'm deadheading twice tomorrow and not even flying. And then the next day I fly. Good morning. It's day 2 of the 4-day trip and I checked my schedule and I still have those 2 deadheads, one from Des Moines, Iowa to Chicago and then Chicago over to Cincinnati. And I'm be overnighting in Cincinnati. It's like a 15-hour layover. It's a decent layover. I can actually go out and do a little bit. All right, all set to go. Let's double deadhead today. All right, made to Chicago. This is actually my first time here. And it took like 5 years to taxi. Let's go. They took off that deadhead for me. And now I'm flying DC and they have like 2 more legs. I don't even know where they're going, but the crew scheduling said that I have 2 more legs, so let's go. I don't have the deadhead today. Oh, I only had the deadhead once. Now, actually flying. Let's go, DC. And I was so glad they took that second deadhead off. This is our flight plan to DC, and we shot the Freedom 6 arrival. All right, now I'm in DC. Now I'm gonna do a quick turn to Cleveland, back to DC, overnighting here. So let's go quick. This is our leg from DC to Cleveland. We did the Tribe 4 arrival. And then on the way back to DC, we did the Freedom 6 arrival with the transition at Bucko. And then the River 19 visual. Made it to the hotel room. And today was interesting. I was scheduled originally for 2 deadheads. One from Des Moines, Iowa to Chicago. And then Chicago over to Cincinnati. And I was supposed to overnight Cincinnati. On my way to walk over to the gate to deadhead to Cincinnati from Chicago, I got a call from crew scheduling and said, hey, you are going to actually fly a leg from Chicago to DC, and then I was going to do a turn DC to Cleveland, Cleveland back to DC. So I was actually super excited that they gave me that because I much rather fly than just sit around and be a passenger all day. That would I did not want to do that. So I was really happy that they called me and told me, hey, you're actually gonna fly. It was my first time flying out of Chicago, and that was pretty interesting. I flew with a brand new captain, and it was her first time flying out of Chicago, so we were eyes out the entire time. We were just locked in, and we made it out. It was all good, and now I'm here in DC, overnighting here, and I don't know what it is, but every single night has been close to min rest. So there's like no time, no gym, just go to sleep, wake up, go to the van, and go to the airport. For tomorrow, it looks like I have a deadhead to Charlotte, and then a turn Charlotte to Destin, Fort Walton in Florida, and then back to Charlotte, and then Charlotte to Savannah, and then an overnight in Savannah. And that's it for tomorrow. And I don't have that much time, so I'm going to sleep. See you guys tomorrow morning. Good morning. Today is day 3 of the 4-day trip, and they changed my schedule again. Now I'm double deadheading, and then I fly 2 legs after that. So I'm deadheading DC to Charlotte, then Charlotte to Illinois, and then I'm flying Illinois back to Charlotte, then Charlotte to Savannah. So I got 2 legs today, 2 legs of deadheading and 2 legs of flying. We got the canine crew here. Video.
Yeah, Bailey.
Okay, second deadhead to Illinois. After those 2 deadheads, we finally made it to Illinois, and we shot the Parker 4 arrival into Charlotte. We did the Icon's departure out of Charlotte on our way to Savannah, and luckily all that weather was no factor for us. Okay, made it to the hotel room. Today was a double deadhead, and then I ended up in Illinois. I flew Illinois to Charlotte, Charlotte to Savannah. Spent like 20 minutes on the ramp here in Savannah because they didn't have a gate available for us. But besides that, today was pretty good. Tomorrow is the last day of my reserve block, and we're going to be doing Savannah to Philly, Philly to Kansas City, and then Kansas City back to Philly. Thing is, I'm supposed to be done and back in Philly at 8:14 p.m. The last flight to go back home to Florida for me is at 8:32 p.m. That's super, super tight. I may not make it if we put in the full afterburners and everything goes smoothly. There's 0 delays. I may have a chance if we get there early at like 8 p.m. and I just run over to the gate. But besides that, it's the stars have to align for me to go back home tomorrow. It is currently 10:33 p.m. and the layover here is like 12 hours. It's really short, but I'm gonna hit a workout because I'll feel like a bum if I don't. I haven't hit one in like 2 or 3 days, so I gotta hit one right now. All done. I'm gassed. And now I'm gonna sleep like a baby. See you guys tomorrow. Today is day 4 of the 4-day trip, and it's day 6 of my reserve block. It's the last day for me. I'm gonna be doing a flight to Philadelphia and then a turn to Kansas City, back to Philadelphia. Still supposed to be arriving at 8:14. I'm gonna try to make that 8:32 flight to go back home. We got 3 legs, and they're all pretty nice long legs, so I'm gonna be logging a bunch of flight time today, and probably around 6.5, around 7 hours. And so, racking up that jet time. Let's go. This is the free breakfast they give me. This was $8 on the menu. All right, let's do it. First flight of the day. We made our way over from Savannah over to Philadelphia, and then we did that quick turn. Well, not really quick, but we went to Kansas City, got back to Philadelphia pretty quick. I've noticed flying fast doesn't make that much difference. What makes a difference is getting off the ground quick. So the quicker you taxi and the quicker you get off the ground, that's when you make up the time. All right, we made it back. It's 7:55 and the flight departs very soon. All right. Looking like I'm gonna make it. I don't have that much time, but we made it earlier, like about 15-20 minutes early into Philadelphia, and my flight is supposed to depart really soon, so I'm trying to rush over and hopefully make it back to Florida. Got my fingers crossed right now. Let's go. Against all odds, we made it. Look at this.
My ride.
So I made it back to Florida, and it is 12:18 a.m. It's technically my day off today. So tomorrow I have to go wake up at 4:50 in the morning to go right back to base, but we're gonna make today worth it. And shout out to that boy right here. 12:18 a.m. Ah, the man.
Designated Uber driver.
Designated Uber again.
DDD.
But yeah, guys, that's it. Made it back in one piece. I'm just glad I'm here. The flight coming back from Philly ended up being delayed, which actually ended up being good for me because I didn't have to rush over the gate. And if it wasn't delayed, I'd probably wasn't gonna make it. But since it was slightly delayed, I ended up making it on, and there was a maintenance issue, so I got here really late. But it is what it is. So that's it for the video, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys like, please like, comment, subscribe.
Subscribe!
And let me know what you guys want to see next in the comments below. See you guys next time.